All right, it looks like that's working. It looks very much like that's working. All right. Yeah, that looks very much like it's working. Kind of, sort of, might have the live stream going. Might have a live stream going. Yep. Okay, I can't see any of y'all's chat. I don't have that worked out yet. I don't even know if anybody's watching. But it does seem we've got a live stream going. Yes, it does. All right, let's do a post about that real quick. Well, if y'all are just tuning in, we're doing a test live stream here. For future events. So if y'all want to hang out while I work this out, that's great. It seems to be working. I'm gonna go verify that in my other test area. Yep, let me verify that in my other test area. I think it's working. Let's see, let's see. Oh, that looks like it's working. Yep. Oh man, that does look like it's working. Okay. Yep, it looks like it's working. All right. Yep, it looks like it is working. Yep, the live stream seems to be doing its job. Seems to look a lot darker on here on the test screen I've got going than it does on my screen. But yeah, we've got some live action happening. Yep, got a little live action happening. All right, I'm not seeing the chat come up. That's something I need to work out. Yeah, what kind of a fool tests his first live stream without knowing what he's doing? This guy. That's who. Yep, that's who. This fool guy. All right, well. That's amazing. Now, yeah, give me just a second here. Need to look at something behind the scenes. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be capturing quite the way I'm looking at it. That's a little weird. So I'm gonna have to work that out. But yeah, okay. That's totally a thing. All right. All right, let's see what this thing looks like in the daylight, shall we? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this night to pass by. See what happens here. All right, looks like it's daylight. Now let's see what that looks like on my test screen. That don't look bad. Still looks a little dark though. That ain't bad, I reckon. Yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, broadcasting live to the whole world. Hey, I'm Lando. Welcome to Alternative Reality. And yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to the top of Howling Peak, and we're gonna build ourselves a base from which to assault the dragon and access many points in the world very easily. Yeah. All right. Yeah, there he is. Also known as Breakamus's pet. Yeah, we ain't going after him just yet. Nah, we're building us a little place. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're gonna build us a lovely little place up here on the mountain peaks. In fact, we'd kind of like to upgrade our altar. We need shroud cores. Okay, well, I know where to get shroud cores. Yes, I do. They are all back here at Chasm City. So back to Chasm City we go. Now, I'm only going to be at this for a little bit today, I think, but yeah, I just wanted to see if the stream worked, really. It seems to. There seems to be a lot more I need to know about what to set up, because like I said, I can't seem to see the chat box and yeah, all kinds of other things that are being less than helpful. But we are going to need not stuff out of the salon, but out of here. While we're at it, let's up our food, because we like food. But yeah, this all seems to be working like it should. Some shroud cores, some shroud nexus. Yeah, that'll get us a little ways, won't it? Yeah. Yes, it will. A little more shroud nexus? Yeah. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Alright, yeah. Yeah, let's just take all the Nexi. That's what we're calling them. Nexi. Yeah. And then right back. I said right back to a place that doesn't have a name yet. It's just home level 1. We will have to do something about it being called flame level 1, but you know. Let's upgrade. Yeah, shroud cores, upgrade. More shroud cores, upgrade. Shroud nexus, upgrade. Alright, those are the maximum upgrades. Alright, so we got full upgrades on this place, and hopefully it didn't get down into the Cyclops' lair. So how do I want to do this? I think I want to do this from the highest point possible, rather than building a place around that. I think we're just going to leave that where it is out there in the snow. But you know what probably would be useful? Is we want to make sure we don't fall down in that. So, let's get our hammer out. And yeah, get some granite going. Yeah, I have no need to fall back down in there. What I actually should do is build some stairs down in there. That seems a reasonable thing to do. But for now, we're just going to make sure I can't accidentally fall in that hole. That seems like a good plan. Let me go see what this looks like on the large test screen real quick. And yeah, it looks like it's fine. It's working. You can kill that if you want. Change it if you want. All right, yeah. So we're just gonna keep doing this and build this little assault base here for now. And yeah. Yeah, we are just gonna keep at this. Sounds good to me. Oh, look, I've got batty friends. Well, I can't really have bats hanging out, causing me problems. I really thought the expanded base would keep them from coming around, but apparently not. Anybody else? Huh? Oh, I see. They're coming up out of there. Who said you guys could do that? I didn't say you guys could be coming up out of there. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that at all. So yeah, we are gonna have to seal you guys down there. Because you can't be allowed to be such public menaces to me, man. I need you to stay in your silly little cave. Tell me I don't have enough free space. I have as much space as I say. It's my building area. And yeah, we're just gonna fill this with snow. Because I like that plan. And if I need to build some stairs or something to get back down in there, well, actually I probably will, just because that's a cool concept. So many cool building concepts to be explored in this game. Alright. Now there's no danger of falling down there. Shall we check out the diabolical horrors that await us? I haven't built anything with these tomb blocks. I don't even know what they look like. Let's start with their stairs, a big set of them. What do you mean I cannot build here? Build where I say. Tell me where I can't build. That's so rude. Condescending. Condescend to me, man. I'll effing kill you, man. Name that movie. Yep, name that movie. It was a early role for a current superstarter that said that line. One of my favorites. Condescend to me, man. I'll effing kill you, man. Yeah, that's a great movie. Okay, so we are up here on the peak. Well, the peak's got a problem. And the problem with this peak is its hair's not on fire. I don't know if its hair's on fire or not, but you know what we're gonna do? We are going to, yeah. Next time we get one of these things like properly scheduled, I'm going to try and do a much better job of having like chat open and things interactive. I got a lot to learn about this, but for now, it works. So yeah, I got a stream going. I mean, am I taking away from the peak if I... Not if I do it like this. Yeah, as long as I don't lower its primary height, I think we're okay. Really have no vision for this. It's not going to be like Frost Cage. really just kind of flying this by the seat of my pants here. Just flying this build by the seat of my pants. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't even know if I really like what I'm doing here. We'll see. Sometimes those are the best builds. That's kind of what happened with One Keep. I didn't really know how that was going to play out. And yeah, okay. All right. Now that I think I like that. Yeah, so we keep the very top of Howling Peak intact, right? But yeah, we'll live inside the granite structure. Yeah, I think that's gonna work out. I think so. I think this is something I can live with here. Yeah, I think this is gonna be cool. Let's take a look at these midnight tomb blocks. Whoa. Don't fall to your death off Howling Peak. You know what? I think I kind of like these. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do kind of like those. Okay, so. Where's our flame? This is clearly the backside. All right. Yeah, so doing a little more interior construction, maybe. Remember, we would like to keep the outside of the peak intact. That is kind of a goal. I'm not going to keep struggling to jump up that, so let's get these stairs up. I think that'll do just fine for now. Yep, that will do just fine for now. In fact, let's add a little bit of a floor. I like the direction this is going or not. Okay. So we definitely don't need those anymore. Wow, he's close. Do we want to see if I can hit him from here? I do not. Maybe this is just a launch point. Yeah, I think I could live with that. This just being the launch point. But man, he looks like I could hit him from here. I don't think I can. Maybe I can. That's quite the screenshot, though. I think I'm going to take it. Yep, I think I am going to get the screenshot there. The big guy, I'm even going to hide the hood. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good stuff right there. Yep, I wish I could go first person anywhere instead of just in the build areas. There's a lot of times where I wish I could just be playing this game in first person, but you know, can't have everything, I reckon. Yeah, Maybe this isn't even a full base. Maybe this is just like something awesome for my convenience. I don't know. We're working on it. Okay, that's good, that's good. Yeah, see? Never take me alive, comrade. Yeah, see, yeah. Alright. Oh, another thing I found out today. Commenter mentioned, when I mentioned doing a live stream, that they wouldn't be able to catch it live because they live in the UK, which I thought was awesome. Yeah, I did not realize I had international viewers. So I think that's pretty cool, and don't worry about it if you can't catch a live stream, and if this works out, there will be more from the future, changes to the format. But if you can't catch a live stream, I will make sure that they are available on the channel otherwise. Oh, shut. So even if you didn't see it live, not a big deal. I got you. But still, shout out to the UK and anybody else there that's watching. I appreciate it. I hope y'all don't get too offended when I do my crappy English accents while I'm playing. When I say things like this and that, you know. I know it's not good. I know it's not good. I just think it's fun. It amuses me. I'm not making fun, believe me. I mean, yeah, I'm just a big fat dumb American. Have you seen our government? Yeah, we are joke worthy for sure. Yeah. Yeah, but remember, most of us Americans are not as dumb as our leaders. But that's about all I'm going to say about that. We don't really do politics here. Yeah. Yeah, my mother always said if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. And my father, well, he just said that what was on his mind. So yeah, raised with two conflicting points of view there. But anyhow, yeah. Just doing a little bit of. Boy, this is so much harder than I expected it to be. But I think it's going to be more rewarding. Whoa, no, I didn't want to fall down there. That was not part of my plan. I guess I probably should put like a floor or something here. That would be a good plan. Yeah, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. But yeah, we're going to keep up with it. Keep doing it. Keep liking it. I'm gonna have to cut away some of this peak though, because that's just no good. See if I can still do it and make it do it and still make it look mostly natural. That's the thought anyway. I don't know if it's gonna work out that way, but we're gonna try. Okay, that was a bit more material than I planned to take, but you know, I mean, it doesn't always go your way, right? But if I do get this just right, it won't look bad. Even if it does look a little bad, who cares? I mean, that's too much. I don't want to take that much material away. Yeah, so yeah. That's not terrible, you say? You know what, you know what I can do is go right back here to my big old block. Come down here, take out a bit of material there. But then I can just re-restore the material, right? So it still looks mostly like it's supposed to be there. At least that's the plan that I'm telling myself is going on. But often in this life, what we tell ourselves is not true. Humans definitely, like us, are prone to delusional thinking, wishful thinking, and not necessarily being honest with oneself. I'd like to tell you I've never been guilty of such things, but I think it's just part of the human condition. So I endeavor to be as honest with myself as I can be. I think that's about the best anyone can do. But you know. Okay. Yep, just manipulate this around here. And yeah. I don't know, it's really hard to just keep talking while you do a build like this. It's very tricky. Very, very tricky indeed. Oh hey, I just realized I can watch your comments on my phone. They're popping up. Cool. Excellent. Unfortunately, I can't respond to them. Because reasons. Mostly because the phone is tied to a different account than the YouTube account, and I haven't dual bridged it. You know, it's just a thing, all right? But that's okay. Like I said, we're new at this whole streaming thing, and we are going to get it, all the details worked out in time. Wasn't built in a day. But this little location might be. Yeah, this. I don't know that this is going to go into a whole settlement. More of an outpost up here, really. I mean, sure, it's still going to be nice and all inside and everything once I have an inside. I'm definitely keeping it where you have to jump up on top of the peak, just because that's cool. But yeah. Oh, hey, that was not what anybody wanted. It was a gap in those two. I'm not fixing that right this second. That is not a problem of the now. Do I want to keep carrying this onto the mountain, or do I want to? You know what I think I want to do? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, we're going to leave those here for now. Because I think what I actually want to do is I want to just put a grappling hook there. As long as I can hit it from down here. Leave these in place for now. But yeah, we're not going to live and dig out this whole peak. That's asinine. Alright. we're not going to dig out that whole peak. No. I think what we are going to do might even do this as just a series of freaking... Oh, that actually might be fun to do just a series of little mountain huts and dwellings up in here. I think I can get behind that. Snow might have to go though, just because it's such a pain to traverse all this snow. Yeah, definitely a grappling hook up there. Do I have one on me? I do not. I did bring many things though. Many things for many options. Yeah, we'll dismantle that. We don't need it. I don't really think I want the flame inside. You know what I think I do want though? And this might be like my favorite material for this. You know what? No, I'm gonna use, yeah, we're gonna do this. Smaller scale. Yeah, I think I like this plan. Might be too much blue luminescent block. I definitely got to remember that I'm live and can't just not talk. Yeah, not talking is bad. So live is, yeah. Live's a little bit different animal we're fighting. Which is fine. Yep. Finding out live is a little bit different animal is just fine. Oh, I think this is actually going to be fun. Funski. Yes, it is. Alright, now get back to our building materials here. And we are going to need... oh, that's way too much. Yeah, that's way too much. Okay. Instead, let's try these. Yeah, I like these. They're always nice. For just about any occasion, obsidian blocks are nice. Oh, that's putting out a nice effect I wasn't even expecting when they line up there, because the way the obsidian lines up against other blocks. That's cool. That's cool. I'll have to remember that in the future for other blocks with obsidian. No. Yes. Okay. And again. Yeah, it needs to be at least 2 deep. should have just gone with little walls, because now this concept is going someplace I wasn't expecting it to go. At first I thought I was going to do a little rim fountain here, and then maybe, you know, have it overflowing the sides. And now what I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking, but I just thought that was a cool thing to do. Build that around that. Yeah, I don't know how this is all going to come out or work out in the end. Yeah, I really don't. I should actually build some legit shelter around here though. We're gonna need a floor. I didn't even bring any wood for the floor now. We're just going with midnight blocks for now. You know what? I want this snow. Yep, I totally want this snow. Totally want the snow. Yeah, no, not the most exciting thing in the world. Farming up snow, but really, we're just trying to, you know, get our little settlement built where we're gonna... What do you mean I can't build there? But I can build there now. Why can't I build there? That's just irritating, man. Why doesn't it want me building here? Doesn't matter why it doesn't want it. It just doesn't want it. Doesn't like it. Something very specific. It says I can't build there, but indeed I did. That's odd. That's very odd. Very, very odd indeed. Yep, very, very odd indeed. Alright, yeah, just gonna... You know, they're really just making this a pain in the butt here, so... Let's just take bigger swaths away. And if you know how to level the whole area, this is probably the best way to do it with big foundation blocks. Build one, remove one, takes away a whole ton of material. I'm sure most of you knew that, but if you didn't, it's a good tip. I'd have bigger items to clear areas with myself. I don't really... Yeah, I know my backpack's full. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not quite as cool as Frost Cage, but hey, what are you gonna do? It ain't even gotta be big, man. Just gotta... We gotta have a doorway. It doesn't have to be centered. In fact, I think I'm gonna make sure it's not. Yeah, I think that's how the doors on this place work. Either they're not centered. You got a front and a back door. Windows all the way around. There's gotta be something I don't need, like those. Because that was just annoying me. Alright. Yeah. There's a functional cabin built up here. Going to be very Spartan to start with, I believe. Very, very Spartan indeed. I may even move a couple of villagers that I've recently rescued up in here. Then I'll have to build another building in town. Oh, that's a terrible location for that window. No matter, we can remove it soon enough. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Just a simple single-story cabin in the woods. I didn't bring any doors, did I? Or even a fireplace? How rude. How rude of me. It's okay though. That's okay. Alright, we need to do some editing. Space here. can't see very well, so we are going to flare arrow that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. I really need to stop hitting that button. Okay, okay. I know, what am I doing, you're wondering? Well, you know. Sometimes you build awesome cities, or mage towers, or long keep. Most awesome of the awesome, the long keep. But sometimes sometimes you just need a little underground space. That is nice and lovely. It has obsidian stairs just because you can. Yeah, see? Obsidian stairs, see? It's a luxury item. Well, if that's how things are gonna be, I guess that's just gonna have to go. Alright, so that's gone. And then how much deeper do we want it? We do definitely want it deeper. This is too claustrophobic. More like a crawl space. It looks so unrefined and primitive down here. Kind of a manimal would want to live in such a space, not this one. Okay, well, that's... Yeah, okay, so we can't do quite all of that. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't really want to blow that all out. But hey, that's okay. Maybe that becomes a whole other thing. Maybe that becomes a whole other thing. Maybe that's a happy accident. Alright. Maybe that's a happy accident. I think it actually probably is. Yep, I think that's going to become a deck or something. Or something. For sure. But all that's important now is that we get the rest of this done down here. And that, you know, yeah. That's going to be its own reward. Yep. High polished obsidian floors. Going to become a luxury bathroom. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is what's going to happen down here. Aziz, light. Aziz light. Alright, alright. Alright. Okay, yeah. And Countryman, yeah, nice to see you chime. Country Native 65, nice to see you chimed in. I'm doing bad at keeping up with the who's in chat. And like I said, this is just a test, but glad you're here. Haven't really done this sort of thing before, so yeah. Just trying to get our luxury toilet built. And yeah, okay, so yeah, live streaming is definitely different. Trying to watch comments and make sure I say hey to people. Yeah, it's a split focus thing, so I'm definitely glad I'm doing this as a test run, just doing this build. Yeah, just doing the streaming thing. This is my first stream, by the way. This was just a test. I have no idea what I am doing. So if you're wondering about that, yeah, I'll make no bones about it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I got no idea what I'm doing. But I will also figure it out, man. Alright. I have got to come up with a more permanent light source. This is just ridiculous. Alright, but for now, the whole reason I put the basement down here was so that I could put in a luxury bathroom. So we'll need a shower and a tub. Yeah, maybe some more flooring over here because I neglected it. Yeah, not the most fancy build in the world, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Like I said, maybe a deck. Maybe I'll just fill it in with granite and call it a day. I don't know. No, I think that's gonna be a. Yeah. Nah, maybe not. That's kind of hideous. You know, and screw it. I don't care if they can see my fancy obsidian wall through the mountain. That's the way it is. Alright. Yeah. Any other luxury bath items in here? We do not. We do have a workbench. Alright. Come back up here. Go ahead and get our workbench set out, because you know, you always need a workbench someplace. Man, that thing is terrifying. And I'm only level 28. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat him at this level or not. I'm gonna definitely give it a go. Right after we get this place built up. Alright, let's install our treasure chests. Just so we've got places to dump things off. Do I need 3 enormous chests up here? I don't know. I don't know that I don't. Okay. And yep, we left the flame outside on purpose. So, hey, who doesn't like chairs? Let's go ahead and get the chairs put in, put down. Probably right here. I think I made this place too small. Definitely gonna have a fireplace over there. Alright, let's talk about a roof. Made from these shingles, because they're the only shingles I brought with me. I definitely don't want to talk about roofing in the dark. Oh yeah, bed. Let's get the bed installed too. Should I put the bed downstairs with the toilets? I think I should. I think maybe this whole area's got to get bigger too. Yep. We need to bring some lights up here. All kinds of stuff, man. Alright. Roofing. You know what? I don't want to do roofing in the dark. I just don't. It's a pain in the butt. That's why we're going to push the sleep thing here. Yep, gonna push the sleep thing here. And I haven't been paying attention to how long it's been going on. Anybody know how long it's been going on? I don't know. I don't know how long it's been going on. What I do know is I'm getting awful thirsty. Doing all this talking. But hey, what are you gonna do? You come up here, come outside. Yeah, maybe not one of my best builds. It might need some work, but you know. Still, it's just a test right now, really. I mean, not a big deal. I think it's gonna end up getting bigger. Yep, I think it's gonna end up getting bigger. In fact, well, it doesn't matter. I want it bigger. You know, I want it at least this much bigger. Wrong wall. We're using those for the walls. Oh, those are the wrong floors too. That's okay, I'll replace them in a second. And that's my doorway, 'cause that's how I want my doorways. Typical Colorado cabin in the winter. Yep. Snow all piled up from being shoveled out. Yeah. I might be too close. That this may not work out the way I wanted. And we'll see. I'm still putting the hook right there. Yep. As soon as I come back with it. What kind of lights should I put in? Anybody got any suggestions for what kind of lighting I should use in this place in the comments? It's definitely not my most thought out build. For sure. This is more of a making it up as I go. Well, really, it's all make it up as I go. But yeah, this is kind of quick and dirty. I'm not putting a lot of thought into this right now. I just want the settlement here. What we want for roofing. So. I don't know that I like that roofing at all for this. You know what? It's what we got. It's what's here. If I have to replace it later, so be it. But right now, this is what we have. Ah, okay, okay. That one's not right. Nope. Oh no. Well, that looks horrible. Clearly, we'll have to do something about that later. That's also incorrect. Roofs from behind and, if possible, above when building proper roof structures. I think that one's okay. Difficult to be sure sometimes. Yeah, I think that's about the same on all of them. Okay, we can live with that. We can live with this. Yes, we can. We can live with this. At least I think that's the plan. And you know what? I think I am going to just make it a flat and simple roof up here. I'm not going to get real crazy with the cheese. Well, I think I'm going to angle it across the middle. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to angle it across the middle. That ain't going to look right, is it? Nah, maybe. Oh yeah, we can totally do that. Y on it for now so we can freaking roof blocks, man. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of cool roofs in my city, but that don't mean they didn't drive me crazy doing them too, guys. Because for sure they did. Nope. That is incorrect, sir. That is incorrect. Okay. Okay. Now we want this one. Not like that. Nope, not like that. Wanted it further up. Like that. Okay. And like that. Like so. And like so. Alright. How's it look? Whoa, hey, that was unexpected. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I'm gonna leave the top open like that. Well, maybe. We'll see. But it works for now. Yeah, this place is definitely about function over form. I didn't even bring any doors. Yeah, we'll add form to this later. Alright, what can we leave up here? All kinds of building materials. Ooh, I meant to do something with this. Let's hang on to that for a second. Yeah, let's hang on to all that for a second. Snow, granite. Those can stay up here. Put my bandages and potions back where they belong. Yep. These are all spare potions just for the fight. You can get some more. Get some more of these up here. Well, I've got 500 of them on me. I've been liking these shroud arrows. I just got those out of the depot. Thought I'd test them. That's going to be useless in the fight. What else is going to be? A lot of it's going to be useless in the fight. We'll see, man. We shall see. I have no need for that. Yeah, I know what it makes. I still have no need for it. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious because I've never, ever used these before. Okay, it's just... And it just looks like a wooden... Okay. Okay, I get it now. Fireplace and get some lights, shall we? Let's also eat some food, because food is good. And let's see, how far are we away? There's no way we'll make it to Chasm City from here, will we? Not even if we flew from all the way. Oh no! That almost took us out. Yeah, Chasm City's a long ways that way. It looks like it's raining in Veilwater right now. Yeah, it's raining over there. Yeah, we are going to try to make Chasm City from here. I don't care. Yeah, we're going to try and make it. So let's drink one of those. Probably other stamina food I could be using to try and make this flight, but hey, this is what we're doing. Yeah, hey, we're in a live stream. Why not? Yeah, let's try and fly all the way to Chasm City from here and see what happens. A little concerned about our chances. Yeah, I don't think we are going to make it all the way to Chasm City. We're going to try. Wish you had like an accelerator on this thing so you could fly faster. You know, some sort of like infinite power thing. I would love to just be able to fly forever and be more maneuverable. It would be awesome. It would be totally awesome. And another one of my favorite games, Trailmakers, just did a big melee weapons update for building. And you know, I've mentioned it before. I did one. No, I've done 2 Trailmakers videos. I need to do some more. I really like Trailmakers. It's a lot of fun. If you like Legos, you probably love Trailmakers. Basically, you use Lego blocks to engineer anything you possibly can think of. Cars, planes, helicopters. And it very much looks like a child's game from the way the graphics are represented. You know, they're not like this. It's very cartoony. But you build all these things out of Lego blocks. They've got various power sources. And the physics engine in it is really, really crazy. And things react to what you do with your builds. And I am in big trouble here. I should really get myself to the ground. So let's hit updraft because we need to get to the ground, right? Oh, this is bad. You can't restore stamina while doing all that. All right. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. I may not survive this, guys. Oh, I did survive it. How do you like that? Who's doing that? Who wants to get hammer-faced? Making those noises at me. I definitely don't want to go back that way. Okay, we'll just teleport to the city. So you cannot fly all the way to the city from Howling. I tried. It's not gonna happen. But that's okay. I'll bet my ranger can do it. Maybe. Alright, so we're back here. And we need light options. I believe I've got bunches of light options in the bank. Here's the bank. Yeah. Like the chandelier. Yeah. If you haven't seen this before, tell me what inspired it. If you've watched the previous videos, then you know. If you don't, hey. Alright, lighting. I've got lighting over here. What do we got for lighting? Chandeliers. I think we're gonna go with some steel hanging lamps. I don't need that many lamps, man. I don't need that many lamps. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Maybe. Yeah, we'll take them. Always put them back. Those don't really go with the wall mounted. Yeah, wall mounted, all steel. Yeah, those will do. Those will all do. Maybe some standing lamps? Sure, why not? Take a few of those up there. Yeah, some light. I can use a hearth. Definitely use a hearth. Where is my hearth maker? Where are you at, carpentry? Freaking dude. Well, he's not in his bed in the middle of the day. He usually is. You know what? I don't really care if he's in his bed in the middle of the day. All I gotta do is do this and this and this. And say, get out here, Hawthorne. Alright. You are gonna make us. Hey, we need toilets. Yep, I do not have a toilet up there yet. Yeah. Yeah, give us a toilet. And then give us, well, yeah, it's just like my favorite fireplace. So give me that. And I think that's gonna do for now. Yeah, I think that's gonna do for now. Yep. All right, and back we go. Back we go. Oh, we need carpets, 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 carpets. Hey, Ruffles. Who's a good boy? Ruffles is a good boy. Yes, he is. You got a food, Ruffles? There you go. Galen. Yeah. Yeah, Galen. Hook it up, man. What do I need out of you? I need carpet, Galen. Fuzzy rugs and such. There we go. Yeah. Bunch of those. Pretty strong that. Not really into pastels. Wish that came in different colors, actually. We need more rug designs. Yeah, some doormats. Yeah, that's all good. Thanks, Galen. All right. Back here. What are we going to name it, guys? What are we going to name it? I don't know what we're going to name it. And yeah, for those of you who see this later and upset that I didn't pre-announce a live stream, this was just a test, man. This was just a test to start with. Yeah, and this is the similar look to what I had in Frost Cage with the big freaking hearth. Right there, yeah. Chairs to be situated in front of that. Right after we put down the big fur rug. Alright. Yeah. Yep, lovely Vuka skin rug. Yep, lovely Vuka skin rug. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere here, yeah. Yeah, now we're sheltered, sleeping, and warmth. Yeah, comfort level 46. Not bad, not bad. Let's go put it in a place to take a crap. That'd be good. Cause yeah, you always need proper facilities, man. Anybody tells you they don't need proper facilities, well, they're lying to you. Yeah, not the most decorative bathroom I know. But everything's got a job. Okay. How about some lights, Aziz? Aziz, light. What do you mean I can't build there? Yeah. See, that's nice, isn't it? Lovely little basement toilet. Yeah, I gotta go out there and do something about that because that all came out bad, but that's okay. Alright, we brought this for a reason. Probably bring a chain to not make that look so weird in the future. And we got these guys. You know what? I think I like these better out here. Faux show. Oh, I forgot to bring the grappling hook. Oh well. Oh, I gotta remove that too. Alright, alright. We'll just dump those in here for now. Because I don't think I need any more light at this particular. Well, I actually might want more of those. I'm sure I brought those. Don't think I'm going to need them. Maybe I will. We'll see. Where else do I want light? Yeah, it's Better Homes and Gardens, Orlando. No gardens up here just yet. But yeah, I definitely got to get that grappling point up in here. Ah! That's not how that was supposed to go down. Well, it happened. It's okay. You know, those aren't the lights I want up here. They are not. Yep. I actually do think I want these standing lights up there. Gotta wipe your feet. Can't be tracking snow and mud inside. That would be awful. Alright. Yeah, that's right. I'm putting all my rugs and things right where I want them. Because I can. Because I can. Alright. And yeah, let's put one right over here. Just because. Maybe I should just carpet the whole place in big clear roads. What do you think? I want to go with a maybe on that. This. Yeah, definitely not my most aesthetic, but functional. Alright. Alright, I think we're just about going to be done with this here shortly, with this stream. Very shortly, I think. Alright, yeah, we'll put that down. What's the matter here? Why doesn't it like it? It likes it down there. Why doesn't it like it up there? I want it up there. Wants it how I wants it, man. Let's see if we can do this now. Alright, remove the material. Yeah, see, there you go. That's exactly what we're looking for right there. And we should probably clear out the stone on the other side. I do the same thing. Let's see what happens now. All right. I am just fine with that. Okay. Do I really need to light out the backside? No, not really. Not really. Still can't wait to get over there. Definitely looks like it's incomplete from here. Alrighty then. Wow. Yeah, I still got a grappling hook to go get and some other things. So I'm gonna make some additions to this, but I'm gonna sign off for now. Looks like I've got the live stream thing working, and yeah, we'll do more streams in the future, I guess. And so yeah, thanks for watching this one. Like I said, just a simple test, not real exciting. Just wanted to see if I could make the stream work. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You know, leave comments, likes, subscribes. Oh, Aaron and B23. I didn't even see you logged on, man. But I appreciate you being here. We are signing off for now. And I will see y'all next time. Goodbye. Invariant B423. Hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, we'll do more live streams in the future. But, you know, yeah, if you're not subscribed, you know, by all means, subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave comments. I like comments. As always, be good to each other. And I will see y'all next time. And thanks for watching.